Hello everybody, welcome back to Forest School Folk and to another episode of Creating Wildlife Friendly Spaces. Today we're going to be collecting materials to build your very own bug hotel in your garden or your local park or woodland. For this you will need some things. You will need a bag, a pair of gloves, and all your layers to keep warm on your winter walk. Once you've got everything you need and you're all ready to go, it is time to make a list of the things that you will be collecting on your walk. We need sticks, long, short, fat, thin, all different kinds, some rotting wood, some stones, some moss, some things that are hollow, some leaves, some bark, and some dried grass, plants, or nettles. Now, you don't need to find all of those things, but it's very important to have a really good mix so that the insects that will move into your bug hotel have got lots of places to live, to sleep, to feel safe, to eat their dinner, and to have their babies. In this video, I'm going to be showing you some of the places that you might be able to find the things on your list. The first thing we're going to collect is leaves, and this time of year the best place to find leaves is on the floor. So I'm going to take a moment to collect a few leaves from the forest floor wearing my gloves. The next thing I notice on my travels is lots of moss. Now I'm going to look for a nice big patch of moss so I can take some without harming the plant. Now, here I am at this big mossy mound where I'm going to get my moss for my bug hotel, and I've found two other things on my list while I'm here. On my list it says to find things that are hollow. Now I was hoping to find some natural materials that are hollow, but I found these used shotgun shells. So I'm helping the woodland by picking up litter, and I've got some little hollow tubes for my bugs to move into in my bug hotel. The other thing I've found on this mossy mound is lots of stones, so I'll be taking some of those as well. And lastly, I'm going to collect a big clump of moss. About 2 big handfuls should do it. The other thing I've found by the mossy mound is some different kinds of leaves. These leaves are very, very big, and it might be good for my bugs to have a mixture of leaves to choose from. Now I'm on the lookout for bark. The most important thing about bark is to never ever take it from a living tree, because you'll kill the tree and that would be very sad. Always look for a tree that's fallen over where the bark is peeling on and use that instead. Here I found the most amazing fallen oak tree, and I'm going to be using this bark for my bug hotel. Look how easy it comes off, and I'm not damaging this tree because it's already dead. Now I'm on the hunt for some rotting wood. Now the best place to find this is on the floor, because that is where it's wet and muddy and wood will rot nicely. Now this wood here might look rotten, but it's actually still very, very hard, and I don't want that. I want wood that is a bit squishy and crumbly, called punk wood. Let's keep looking. I've finally found some rotting wood, and how I know it's rotting wood is that when I peel it, it's going to come away all squishy and fall into bits. All this rotting punky wood is going to be perfect for my insects at my hotel to eat. It's like a great big banquet on a massive table. I have finally found something hollow that is natural. A tube of bark. That will be great for me to stuff with dried grass or other materials to give all those insects somewhere safe to hide. Well, I'm nearly done. I've only got 2 more things to collect, and that is a selection of sticks and some dry dead grass materials. Now, I'm going to save the sticks till I'm nearly back at forest school, otherwise I'm going to be carrying them a long way, but I think that there's some dried nettles just around the corner. I don't know if you can see from there, but just behind me here is a big selection of dead and dried plants, perfect for our bug hotel. A big handful like this should do it, but remember, make sure you're wearing gloves because these can be quite sharp. Now, if you can't find a mossy mound, here is a brilliant mossy log, absolutely covered, so I can take a good clump from this without harming the moss. Easy. So, as you can see behind me, I've just been collecting sticks, and I've come to my forest school for that because I know there's a lot here and I don't have far to go until I get to where I'm going to build my bug hotel. The most important thing with sticks, a bit like bark, is that you take them only from sticks that are on the ground. Brilliant! I've got everything I need. I've got my bag full of materials, and now I've also got a nice big pile of sticks. Some fat, some thin, some long, some short. If I find that I need anything else, that's absolutely fine. I'm just going to need to go on a little walk and get a few more bits. Right, time to head back to camp and see what I've collected. Okay guys, so there we go. I've collected and laid out all my materials for my bug hotel. I found some dead nettles and some dry grass, some things that are hollow, some shotgun shells and a plant pot, some moss, some rotting wood, some bark and a bark tube, some sticks, long, tall, short, fat, thin, a big pile of leaves and a pile of stones. Your job now is to wrap up warm and head out for a walk to collect materials for your bug hotel. Make sure you remember your list. You need sticks, long, short, fat, thin, some rotting wood, some stones, some moss, some things that are hollow, some leaves, some bark and some dry dead nettles and plants. And there we go everybody, that is the end of part 1 of our bug hotel episode. I can't wait to see what you guys find on your walks. You might find some things that are the same as what I've found, or you might find some things that are very, very different. You might not be able to find one thing, but find lots of the other. And remember, that's absolutely fine because you are the builder and you are the designer of your bug hotel. So you get to choose what materials are in it. Your other piece of homework for this week is to start to collect some little things that are man-made. They might be yogurt pots, toilet roll tubes, cardboard, tin cans, anything like that that will help hold our bug hotel together and give the bugs little places to hide will be absolutely fantastic. I hope you've enjoyed this week and I'll see you next week with all our materials ready to build our bug hotel.